Welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be talking about my fibroids. So I posted a video, I believe last week, where I just kind of hit on being pregnant and having fibroids, but I really didn't go into detail because I knew that once I posted that video, some people were going to have questions about fibroids and how they affected my pregnancy or my life or just anything. So I had some people ask me some questions, and I went ahead and I wrote them down. Today I just went back to my DMs and stuff and wrote them down. And so what I'm just gonna do is answer the questions for you just in case you wanna know. So before we get started, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Also follow me on Instagram at MCZ. Let's get started. This is the paperwork that they gave me when I found out that I had a fibroid. So I'm just gonna let you know what they are just in case you may not know. So uterine fibroids are tissue masses or tumors that can develop inside a woman's uterus. Fibroids are not cancerous, and most fibroids do not require medical treatment, so they say. So the first question that I got, how many fibroids did they find? And to answer that person's question, it was one fibroid. So basically what you see here is two little circles. This is the baby, and you can't see, but he's inside of that circle. And this is the fibroid, where you see like that plus sign and that plus sign. This thing that you see right here is the fibroid. So I'm gonna try to get closer. But anyways, that little gray area or whatever is the fibroid. So it's just one fibroid. How did fibroids affect your pregnancy? That kind of was the reason why I had to get a C-section. Fibroids kind of just made me high risk, even though I would already be labeled as high risk because I had a C-section before. So I was already high risk, but that just kind of made it even worse having a fibroid. And it just kind of complicated things as far as the pain associated with it. I mean, honestly, it was really just the first trimester, kind of a little bit in the second trimester where I felt more drowsier than normal and just more aches than I probably would have if I didn't have a fibroid. How did it affect your life, relationship, or working? Well, with life, I was so drowsy. I mean, really, really, really tired. Some days I had no energy to do anything. So cooking, getting dressed seemed like way too much work. I have a toddler also, so that was just kind of very draining. It was like so hard to get up and maintain myself and keep the house clean and stuff like that. Like, it was just a lot that felt like so much to me, and all I wanted to do was lay around. I was in pain, so I didn't want to do anything. I just wanted to be in the bed because that's all I had the energy to do, was to lay in the bed. As far as my relationship, it affected my relationship a lot because I didn't want to be bothered. I didn't have any energy to talk. He would come home from work and wants to talk to me, and I didn't want to talk. And it's not because I was just purposely trying to be an a-hole, but it was just because I had no energy to give to anybody. And I had no sex drive. It affected that big time. Like, I just was not in the mood ever. And I felt extremely insecure about myself. Like, I was just very hormonal. You know, you already are being pregnant, but for some reason it seemed like the fibroid just kind of made the pregnancy symptoms like 10 times worse, you know? And as far as work, also we argued a lot. Because all he wanted to do was spend QT, and I didn't. You know, I was pushing him away because I had no energy to give. As far as work, I ended up losing my job because of the fibroid. I don't know if anyone watching this has ever worked at a call center before. You know how it is working at a call center. Like, you have to be seated. You can't really be off the phones, honestly, unless you got a break. And I mean, like, I kept getting up and getting off the phones before it was time for me to go on my break. And you know, you only get like 2 15-minute breaks, maybe 1 30-minute, depending on your call center. But there, we got 2 15-minute breaks and a 30-minute lunch. And I was just, I just couldn't get it. Like I couldn't stop getting off the phone to go to the bathroom, whether it was throwing up, whether it was peeing, whether it was just pain. Some days I would come into work extremely late because I was so drowsy. I couldn't get up, and I couldn't make myself get up. I had zero energy. So my performance at work slacked off, and my time being on the calls were affected drastically because I kept getting off the phone to go to the bathroom. It was like I would go pee, and then probably 5 minutes later I would have to go to the bathroom again. And it was almost symptoms sort of similar to a UTI, but it wasn't a UTI. It was the effects from the fibroid. So I just kept having to do that. And before I even knew that I had a fibroid, I was wondering, like, what's going on? Because I thought UTI, but it wasn't that. It was the fibroid. So I ended up losing my job. And there was nothing really I could do to save it because I hadn't worked there long enough to qualify for any type of leave. So that was just like a job loss. And I was only like in my 3rd month of working there. So, and it was a really good job. Simple, easy, good paying job. But would you try to get pregnant again knowing that you have a fibroid? No, not purposely, not intentionally. Only if we planned, and only if through, no. Answer is no. I wouldn't, I'm not gonna be actively trying to get pregnant knowing that I have a fibroid, and as complicated as things were, I wouldn't intentionally try. This would have to really be planned out. I would have to see the size of the fibroid. I would really have to map out the time that I would want to do it, during what dates. Like, I would have to map it out, but I wouldn't intentionally try to get pregnant, no. Does your baby have any abnormalities? Does your baby have any abnormalities because of the fibroid? And the answer is no. He is a perfectly healthy 8-month-old baby. He weighs probably about 28, 29 pounds at 8 months. And he's healthy. He has 2 teeth right now. So no birth defects, no anything. No, he's healthy, 100%. Thank you so much for that. I'm so grateful for that. What advice would you give someone who has fibroids while pregnant? To have open communication with your physician, for them to be extremely honest, to seek the advice of multiple doctors, because I don't know, I just feel like I was told to get an abortion as soon as we found out about the fibroid and the complications and all of that. But I ended up having a very healthy baby, and even though I ended up having a C-section, nothing happened to me, thank you, and nothing happened to the baby, thank you. So it's like, I would just want you to get input from multiple doctors, from credible doctors, from people who are experienced in fibroids, from natural doctors, from whoever. Like, just don't take one person's opinion, because you could end up doing something that you regret, you know what I mean, if you were to term the pregnancy just because of one person's suggestion. So just seek advice from more than one doctor. Recommendations to cope with the pain or shrinking fibroids. So I'm in the process now of just trying to figure out how I can naturally go about shrinking this fibroid. And so far, I've been suggested a V-sting and to take on a plant-based diet. Other than that, the only other suggestion is surgery. And I don't want to have surgery. I'm just 29, and I'm not really sure if I'm really through with children yet. And I don't want to do something as drastic as having surgery and regret it later. So definitely not gonna do that. I will kind of chime in on where I'm at now with the fibroid. As of lately, I have been feeling pains in my lower area, stomach, pelvic area. And it's been cramp-like. It's almost like a period cramp. And I'm 9 times out of 10 pretty sure it's the fibroid, and I know it got something to do with my diet. I have not fully taken on a vegan, plant-based diet. I've been kind of flirting with the idea, and I feel like because I'm still kind of tap dancing with the idea, my body is trying to figure out what am I doing, because one minute I'm eating meat and the next I'm not. I know for a fact that I need to pick, and for health reasons, I know that I need to do a plant-based diet. So lately I've just been feeling a little sluggish and pain. I haven't been really feeling tired, it's just the pain aspect, it's just the crampiness of it. So I know that I need to get serious about that. Other than that, I'm fine, and it's not really affecting my day-to-day life like it was in the beginning when I first found out. I'm not sluggish, I still have a lot of energy. My stomach just hurts, and that's pretty much it. If it was something that you want to know that I didn't answer, please feel free to leave me a message in the comments below, or to privately DM me on my Instagram at MCZ, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. That's pretty much it for this video. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Please share this video, and also subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Instagram at MCZ. And thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for all of you who have subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate it. Y'all have a great day. Peace.